Now we have here the man with the jazz guitar, Ken Sykora.
That's me.
He tended to keep everything.
He was a magpie, so he liked all sorts of things.
And there's a lot of memorabilia from when he played.
Collection of books, collection of records.
And also his programmes, there's a lot of the scripts from the programmes.
And he could come up with this obscure copy of some music he'd once heard at some point 30 years previously. And what gave him such an edge, really, because he had stuff that probably the BBC archive music library didn't have. He just had it.
Very melodic player. Just had a beautiful touch when he played.
I think my father played music because he liked music, because he enjoyed music.
My father absolutely adored the music of Django Reinhardt.
But he did as much as he could to promote the music of Django Reinhardt, which was very important at the time.
I don't know if he ever met Django. I hope he did.
And in fact, it was not until we'd been friends for a little while that it finally dawned on me who actually Ken was.
He was a very private man and just a charming, gentle character.
He was very self-contained sort of man, very tasteful in everything he did and very meticulous in everything he did.
Ken, is the big soup ready?
I think my dad was a fantastic cook, absolutely brilliant cook, because he really felt it. Fantastic sense of pace, exactly when to add an ingredient, exactly when to turn something down and let it simmer for a while. And the same with his programmes, exactly when to build up the energy or slow things down.
I can put on one of his programmes now. It's still interesting, it still sounds great.
Ken was far and away the best programme maker. I mean, he could have been an essayist or a storyteller. He could have been an architect sometimes, I thought, because his programmes were so thoroughly well planned. He knew everything that was going in there from the word go, and they were a joy. I never had to edit them or anything like that.
It's not just a programme that's been thrown on and somebody's whizzed a record on and chatted in between. It's a full, complete work.
Hello there, and welcome to Guitar Club.
And with Guitar Club, that real open-mindedness about music seemed to me to be the most important thing. It was the love of the guitar in its many, many facets. Just like this, for me to sit here and talk about Ken and what he did, and to let people know that this is where we are now. We wouldn't have been here if it hadn't been for Ken Sykora and for Guitar Club.
I recall his music. I recall the impact he made on me as an individual, a friend. I miss him very much.
As a young man, they reinforced for me the importance of having a good time, of just enjoying life, doing what you want to do and having fun.
I loved his modesty and his humbleness. I think that was what really touched me.
I remember him with terrific affection, actually.
But we have his music to listen to. That's the great thing. You know, we can always listen to Ken and his radio broadcasts. Little treasures to have.
Well, milk today, cheese tomorrow. It's not quite as simple as that.